Dire team ban.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Digital Wars Season 1 Group B matchup between Born for Killing and Team
Radiant team
Unforgiven.
ban.
This is, of course, the last and the only match for this group. For those of you tuning in, thank you so much. This is ClouDx, your
Dire
caster for this
team
evening, with
ban.
me, Crowley, as well as Chief. What's up, guys?
Radiant team pick.
Looks like Crowley is AFK. I'm gonna run you through the draft so far. We've got
Dire
BFK
team
on the
pick.
Radiant side, we've got Unforgiven on the Dio. BFK, they've got the first pick. They've opted to ban out the Outlaw Devourer as well as the Batrider, picking up the Nyx Assassin as their first. Meanwhile, Unforgiven, they banned out the Naga Siren and the Magnus. They've got two picks in hand. Wonder what it's going to be. Life Stealer still in the pool. It is going to be the Life Stealer pickup. Possibly
Dire
going to see
team
maybe
pick.
the Visage coupled with that. Alright, 20 seconds on the board. A little background of these teams. BFK, regarded as possibly one of the top 3 teams in this country. Um, Unforgiven, on the other hand, I've got to say I haven't really heard
10
much about them.
seconds remaining.
And I am not too sure what kind of potential or what kind of capabilities they
5
have as a team.
seconds
However,
remaining.
it's too soon to underestimate anyone just yet. It's too early in this tournament and we never know who could be the
Reserve
dark horse, who
time.
could be the ones to pull off the upset. But I mean, going into this one, I've got to say BFK does have the upper hand. Rubik is going to be the next pickup, so that leaves Visage available for
Radiant
the taking if
team
BFK
pick.
should opt to go for him. And I mean, with the Nyx and the Visage, they will be well poised to take an offensive tri lane. Just a second, need to check up on my microphone settings.
I speak for the trees.
Radiant team ban.
Alright, sorry about that. Looks like
remaining.
there was a little bit of a microphone issue. We've got Nature's Prophet picked up by BFK. That leaves Visage out there in the open. Nobody's going to pick it up just yet.
Dire
Puck
team
is going to be
ban.
banned. We've got another ban on the board for U4, and they're going to ban out the IO. That's something you don't see too often
Radiant
in
team
the
ban.
meta game. Crowley, are you back, by the way? Nope, looks like he's still
Dire
AFK. Alright, I'm gonna
team
take this
ban.
one solo. Till then, we've got Clockwork banned out by BFK. A little more background about BFK. Looks like Mesmerize is their drafter, and of course, I do believe he is their mid solo player as well. Formerly going by the name of Fame Makes My Day, he was known as one of the most
10
fearsome
seconds
Templar assassin
remaining.
players in India. Let's see if he can live up to that reputation
5
at that mid
seconds
solo role.
remaining.
Meanwhile, it looks like they are playing with a stand-in by the name of Mumu for this one. It is just a best of
Reserve
one
time.
game. The win. Both these teams, of course, go through to the next round. That is, of course, the elimination stages. And I've got to say, I mean, despite the fact that both go through, this match does determine who gets the highest seed, which means that the winner of this one basically has, well, you could say he could have an easier road up ahead in the next stage.
Dire
Adaephon will be
team
banned
pick.
out by Unforgiven here. They've got another pick on the board. It's too soon to tell where this draft is headed just yet. Although, I mean, there's a lot of disturbance coming from somewhere.
Okay, one sec.
Radiant
Alright,
team
Reaper's gonna be
pick.
picked up. One second, just a second. What happened? Alright, sorry about that, guys. A few issues we're just trying to sort out so that we don't have any problems going forward. Weaver's going to be picked up. This kind of gives us a clearer picture of what their lanes are looking like. They've got Weaver probably going to run the
10
off lane
seconds
solo.
remaining.
We're probably going to see the tri lane with the Life Stealer Rubik plus
Wait now.
and a mid
5
solo.
seconds remaining.
Meanwhile, on the side of BFK, I think it's fairly evident that Nature's Prophet will
Reserve
be running
time.
the side lane solo, possibly the off lane solo rotating into his own jungle. Um, they're still lacking a mid solo, a hard carry, and a second support. 1 minute 40 seconds on the board to pick this up, so they're really not pressed for time. I'm actually quite curious to see how teams adapt to the meta game. I mean, I'm sure there was a lot of inspiration taken from many of the matches at TI3, and I'm sure many teams have in fact converted themselves into Alliance fans. I mean, I can pretty much see two alliance profile pictures on both sides, one on New Bolt and one on Rampage. So I mean that would kind of explain that Naga first ban as well. But then again, I mean, I don't know if either of these teams have the capability to pull off that level of execution that's required from an alliance level strategy. I mean, there wasn't something as how do I put this? There wasn't an exorbitant strategy coming out from alliance in the entire tournament. However, their execution was just flawless. No matter what they picked, they just they, there was no mistakes. I mean, the only time they made a mistake seemed like it was in the grand finals, and that too when they dropped a couple of games to Navi. But apart from that, they've been flawless.
Hello, my voice is proper now?
Yep, finally looks like you're alright, man. I was just going on about how Alliance kind of put on an amazing show at TI3 and how Indian teams seem to be trying to copy that or emulate that, if so to speak.
Hmm.
Dire team pick.
Insightful reaction there, Crowley. Visage, by the way, going to be picked up by BFK. I think that's
So, how do you want me to react? You want me to straight up and say that Indians are wannabes? Straight up say that? No, no. So, that was a, decent reaction.
okay. Fair enough, man. Visage going to be picked up. I think this kind of hints towards an offensive tri lane.
10
What do you think?
seconds remaining.
Do you think BFK is one for running those offensive tri lanes when they're on the Radiant side?
5
I
seconds
think when you
remaining.
pick Visage, you want to fight. So, should be offensive trial in, but I don't
Reserve
think
time.
they can always shift next with Weaver and send him in the defensive trial and Weaver does do really well versus Visage Trilins because Soul Assumption misses sometimes because of it. Sukochi, so good hero against Visage.
Looks like BFK is still lacking a carry and a mid solo. What's with this Vengeful Spirit pick? I mean, I
Radiant
saw
team
It's a good hero.
I saw
But
i7
yeah.
picking it up a lot throughout Group A matches, and it seemed to work for them. In fact, they are one of
Who's
the teams that
I7?
works. I7 is Snake before you, etc.
Why are you giving Indian references, man? What's wrong with?
Alright, why don't you give me a better reference?
I've seen Fnatic pick Vengeful Spirit.
Alright, fair enough.
It's one of those heroes when you lack a stun
Dire team ban.
or something. Suppose there's a Bat Rider opposite, you can swap and save people and die like a douchebag or something. There's lots of things you can do. I think
Radiant team
they have an
ban.
idea to push because just because they picked Venture, it's really good in pushing lineups. Let's see.
So Alchemist is going to be the pick for BFK. Of course, it's quite the obvious choice considering it wasn't banned out just yet. Bounty Hunter going to be banned by U4N.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm not sure I agree with that Bounty Hunter ban, man. It looks like BFK isn't really lacking that
5
off lane. Their
seconds
lineups
remaining.
look rather stable for now. They're just lacking
Yeah,
that mid solo hero.
they just don't like the hero, I guess.
Dire team pick.
I mean, same goes for BFK. They're banning out the Darks here. So.
I have no idea why would they do that. I think it's an offensive trial in from the Radiant side as well. I think they can do better than BFK if they play it well because they have fair amount of burst damage and BFK doesn't have that much burst damage, only Visage, and his first
10
power doesn't do
seconds
much versus
remaining.
Nex and Weaver, so I think Radiant has a better
5
trial in for
seconds
now.
remaining.
How do you feel about a Templar Assassin pick from U4N over here? I mean, the
Reserve
regulars
time.
against TA kind of have been panned out, it seems, right?
No,
Like,
actually, TA will not be good because there's already an X and a Weaver. They're both DPS types and they need a lot of farm and same goes with TA. They need something like control wala hero, so maybe Magnus is banned, so fuck, yeah, everything is banned.
everything's bad. It's
Something
boiling.
controlling.
It's
Something controlling.
it's kind of coming down to maybe a Razor mid or a TA or a DK mid. That's pretty much all I'm seeing.
Yeah, DK is okay. Or you can go something like a Tinker.
Oh yeah, Tinker would actually be nice. I'm not sure if Tinker would be good for BFK because that would be very greedy considering they've got Alchemist and Aegis Prophet. Oh, Timbersaw is going to be the pick. Timbersaw mid.
Radiant team pick.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good, I know, but
You
it works
you
against.
don't skill the second spell. You just go first and third spell. You take 2 points in the third spell, and he can 1v1 versus any hero. I feel even Queen of Pain 1-on-1, unless she's pulled. So yeah.
Oh, there we go. Tinker is going to come out from BFK. This seems like a very greedy lineup from BFK. I mean, there's 3 heroes that require a lot of farm to actually be devastatingly effective. They're going to have to win their lanes and they're going to have to win them very hard if they're going to try and win this game overall.
Yeah, overall they can win easily because Tinker can buy enough time for Alchemist to do something late game. And there's profit too. There's two good split pushing heroes and Nyx Assassin for the ganking power and familiar stuns as well. So good lineup, I guess. Not so greedy. Radiant lineup is more greedy, I feel, because of Nyx, this guy, Weaver, and Timbersaw.
Alright, I'm gonna do a quick introduction of both teams because I know you're not gonna do them. From prior experience, I know that when I ask you to introduce one team, you just reply with a standard no. So we've got Unforgiven on the dire side, we've got Adrenaline Rush gonna be playing the Weaver, we've got Play on the Timbersaw, we've got Newport on the Lifestealer, we've got Poker on the Vengeful Spirit, and Bob Noob Clan Noob on the Rubik. Meanwhile, on the other side of the river, we've got BFK, well, better known as possibly one of the top three Indian teams right now. Mesmerized on the Tinker, formerly known as Fame Makes My Day. We've got No Chance on
Wait,
the
wait,
Missile.
wait, 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 wait. Top three Indian teams. Who are the first two?
Don't put me on the spot, man.
No, no, you have to. You're the
Okay,
one who brought it up.
in
Top three.
in no particular order, I'm gonna say Obli Gaming, ATE, and BFK are amongst the top three of India.
No, that this is the same thing. Everyone knows that. We want AFK Gaming's, order of things.
It's too soon to
Oh,
tell, man. Once we have a database of team rankings with achievements, that's when we'll put that out. Fair enough. No, 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 no. You're not getting me to say. You're not getting me to say something that's gonna
okay,
end up
tell.
shooting myself.
Okay.
Mesmerized on the Tinker, No Chance on the
No, no,
Visage,
wait, wait,
Moo
wait.
Moo
You
on
wait.
the Nature's Prophet, Rampage on the Alchemist, and Polo 5698 on the Nyx Assassin.
Okay, screw first and second spots. Who? Third, why BFK is third? Why not Spawn Gaming? Why not INF? Whatever.
INF and Spawn Gaming, they've undergone a lot of roster changes, and I mean the last few tournaments that they played, I don't think they placed in the top three, which is why I kind of based
But
my
they did came
opinion.
second in the Armageddon thing, the one which mattered the most. So
That's true, but I mean those are tournaments that were quite long ago, right?
it was just 2, 3 months ago, I guess. Not much.
Fair enough. So what's your opinion?
Huh?
What's your opinion? Who do you think is in the top three?
You think I really feel bad about
30
No,
saying
no,
stuff
seconds
I
to
know,
out
go.
man.
like
I'm just saying. Say it straight up. Who do you think is in the top three?
the
Okay, hang
same
on. Hold
names
that
as
thought.
you
We're
said.
gonna see initiation at bottom lane. Looks like the vengeful spirit is gonna get caught up with her pants down. Stun gets thrown out, and she's gonna go down. First blood going the way of Polo, the Nyx assassin, and I mean BFK. They're proving my point, man. One of India's top three already off the mark.
Well, the Vengeful Spirit was too busy asking ClouDx were you streaming on Twitch.
The
So,
battle begins.
got pants down indeed.
Alright, so coming back to my question to you, man. Tell me, who do you think is in the top three, and why is? Okay, fine. Please first answer that question. I'll ask you a follow up after that.
Huh. So, it's just like you said, Oblique Gaming 80, and I think there's a, Clash of the Titan thing versus Spawn Gaming and BFK.
I see.
I see then
Diplomatic answers
some.
coming from Crowley.
No, not diplomatic. Chal INF. I'll go for INF.
Alright, so okay, fine. I guess, of course, your opinion would matter more because I have not been playing with these players like you have. So you're saying that you're saying the new Spawn Gaming, that is INF, formerly known as Straw Hats, is now amongst the top three of Indian Dota, right?
Uh, I guess I'll go with that. Yes.
Fair enough, man. Let's see how they place in tournaments going forward. I'm quite curious because I was watching one of their games yesterday with, by the way, one of the most epic Hindi casters that I've ever seen in my life. I believe it was Fat Boy that casted that game. It was pretty awesome. But yeah, I mean, uh, they seem to be playing quite a decent game. I believe they were up against the Wolfpack yesterday.
Yeah. Wolfgang? Wolfpack
Wolfgang,
something.
Wolfpack,
Yeah.
Wolfgang. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, so
Good man.
I
They
mean,
come up with very bad names nowadays.
okay, let's not discuss everything else under the sun apart from this game. A quick peek at who's doing what. We've got a defensive tri lane from BFK at bottom lane. Rampage, by the way, is sitting on that alchemist trying to farm up as best as he can. It looks like, hang on, looks like I'm getting a massive FPS drop or something. I'm gonna check this out really
For some reason, Nex has killed Feast at level 1 in aggro tri lane.
Yikes! That I don't know what sense that's supposed to make, man. I heard the stun coming off. Looks like Rampage is already gonna throw out the stun. Nothing's gonna happen at this bottom lane unless, of course, BFK manages to wrap around and get a kill off of them.
BFK can kill them because Nex doesn't have open woods or rage. So if he of course knows it because Nex is auto attacking in front of him. So
BFK should actually jump in right now, I feel.
yeah, they're doing or trying to do.
U4N is very badly out of position and they need to punish this. Alchemist charges up the stun, they're gonna get the stun off on the Vengeful Spirit. They're going for the Venge, they get a double stun of the Alchon Silver Concoction, but looks like nobody's gonna go down just yet because there is no Soul Assumption available on the Visage.
The Alchemist didn't choose to auto attack the Vengeful Spirit. He stunned and went back for some reason, so could have gotten the kill, I guess.
Meanwhile,
Mid lane
looks like Timbersaw might actually go
dead.
down. Mesmerize, what the hell? He's taken quite a beating. One more tower shot would have done the job, but he just escapes by the skin of his teeth. Meanwhile,
Can't tower dive Tim. I was saying can't tower dive Timbersaw with his first spell. It reduces stats now, so by 2 I believe. Stat loss 15%, so yeah.
that's pretty painful. Bottom lane, there's a lot of pings coming out, but nobody's actually jumping in. Rampage's Clarity Potion did get cancelled off, by the way. Up top, let's have a quick look at who's doing what. Adrenaline Rush on that Weaver sitting at 6 and 0. Nature's Prophet actually out farming him at 11 and 2. So he's doing
It shouldn't happen,
That really shouldn't happen, man.
and no one should die also in this lane. But I think that will change soon.
Dyer's
this
middle tower
Weaver,
is
his
under
items
attack.
are a little bit questionable.
Yeah,
He's picked up new slippers
items
and-
are very bad, man. Pub items. Worse than pub items.
Oh man, okay fine, we've got the Basilius picked up by Mubu, that's at least understandable, that's a good item just as I'm gonna say.
Yeah, even Weaver should have gone for a Basilius, I think.
Exactly, but now he's out of mana, he's got no Shukuchi and Nature's Prophet can just dish out the pain. He's seen this, he's already spotted that Weaver doesn't have Shukuchi available.
Timbersaw is playing very pussy in this lane, I have to. Extremely defensive, I meant. I don't think he should skill his second spell in this lane because it's not going to help him in lane.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
I really don't understand why he's put that point into Limbo Chain at all. Maybe he's expecting to go about rotating right now. I gotta admit, I'm not fully 100% aware of how this
Bottom
hero
lane.
functions. Yep, bottom lane looks like Rubik is gonna go down. Soul Assumption gonna pick up that kill. They just stop it coming in, getting the sprout off on the Vengeful. Vengeful actually might be in some trouble. Another Soul Assumption doing tons of damage. Nature's Prophet picks up yet another kill. 3-0 in favor of BFK and they're off the mark in style.
This next really needs to skill his first power, man. Timbersaw has a haste, he can actually do something if he rotates. Can kill Visage instantly after level 6.
He's sitting at level 4, he's put 2 points into the Soul Assumption, 1 into the Gravekeeper, so standard build coming out from him. He's trying to stack up 2 camps simultaneously, in fact he does manage to, so Alchemist will have a decent time once he jumps in. So many pings coming out at this bottom lane. Not sure what's going on.
They're probably abusing each other, man.
It seems like it, man. They were, I mean, a little bit of inside information, they were abusing themselves even before this lobby was underway. In the lobby chat, that is. Up top, meanwhile, have a look at this. We've got a 4-man shield up on Adrenaline Rush. That's gonna help him
Legit
actually.
build, man.
Sorry?
Legit build.
It's actually gonna help him against these Nature's Prophet auto attacks. But did he go back to base for that? That's my
I
question.
have no idea. He would have because I don't think
He's
he will
sitting
have
at,
full mana or full HP without going back to base.
sitting at level 5, so yeah, he's definitely gone back to base.
Gank
Mugu is
at mid.
having an amazing time. Middle lane, Mesmerize is badly out of position and he's gonna pay for this with his life. Open Wounds comes off, Lifestealer chops it away, and Mesmerize should go down.
It's probably
To the
not a
lifestealer.
problem. Probably.
That gang.
So looks like Unforgiven are off the mark with that kill. Taking down the mid solo, always something that works in their favor. That should work in their favor rather. But I mean, they've wasted a lot of time in doing this, and now they're just camping around mid yet again. If they do fail another gank on this Tinker, that's gonna cost these supports clearly.
I think they should abandon this lane now. Let Weaver do something somewhere and let Nex have some free farm time. He actually has good farm though, more than Alchemist for some reason.
That's really I'm confused. What the hell?
I think he has been missing last hits.
So middle lane mesmerized yet again, possibly gonna get caught out. No, he's actually gonna play a little safe. There is an observer wall scouting this, and Vengeful Spirit is gonna get punished for this nonsensical attempt. What the hell? Wait, what?
I think he was trying to pretend like an illusion or something.
That would have been next level had he left him alone. And I mean, Rubik's gonna pay with this, pay for his life, pay with this for his life, pay for this with his life. What am I saying?
Next says my team is dying. Why should I live? Time to die. Turn back.
One more auto attack from the Nature's Prophet ought to do it. Facebook's
And
up
survive.
on both, but yep, the salve gets popped off. 5 for 1
That's
in favor
proud.
of BFK. That Vengeful Spirit. Play of the week, man.
She was actually trying to be an illusion. 100%. Meanwhile, top lane, we were going for a Midas. No?
I'm pretty sure it's power treads.
Let's see. Who buys gloves first for a power trade, man?
He's got boots, I mean, it's fair enough.
No, you always get boots first for a power trade. After that, you get belt of giant strength, or you buy it directly or something.
I don't know, maybe he's just worried he was gonna lose that 50 gold if he died.
500 gold, man. 50 gold, next.
Yeah, 50 gold. There's a 50 gold difference between the belt of giant strength and the what do you call it? Gloves of Hades. What am I saying today? So
Gloves of hell? Did you say gloves of hell?
I said gloves of hen, man.
That's a head.
Bottom lane looks like Alchemist now continuing his free farm bonanza here. Surprisingly though, the life stealers actually kept up in terms of farm.
See, bottom lane, it's like a piece TT by both sides. Next and Vengeance Spirit auto attacking creeps right in front of the Alchemist, and Alchemist is like, okay, even I have to attack creeps, come.
Here we go, no chance to rotate in around. They're pinging the Vengeful Spirit. Polo gonna try and get the Impale. Alchemist is charging the stun. Impale comes off and poor Vengeful Spirit goes down yet again. Nature's Prophet comes in, a massive soul assumption to clean up the Rubik. And TteSPORTS comes in, but really not going to be able to stop this.
Why did he use rage when the stun was on Vengeful Spirit? Never mind, man. Some stacking going on by Tinker.
Let's see how close he is to his BOT. In fact, wow, he's got a 10-minute BOT after getting killed off once. Pretty impressive.
I think if you farm decently well, you should get your BOT by 8 minutes, 40 seconds or 50 seconds without stacks. And I think you should always go for BOT first and then stack.
I'm not sure about the middle lane, but I've seen FX Open do it at top lane with a safe lane solo Tinker in about 6 minutes. That's
no, you can go 5 minutes BOT if you rush naked boots and continue class beating. So
here we go. Looks like TteSPORTS is gonna find the Visage off, and Visage is gonna get taken down. Nyx Assassin does get the Impale off, and the Visage Familiar stunning up TteSPORTS. Alchemist coming in, charges up his stun, throws it out of play. There's a BOT from the Tinker coming in to clean up the mess, but that TteSPORTS just refuses to die. Lifestealer comes out of his shell and finally does go down as well. So 3 for 1 trade. BFK losing just the Visage, and have a look at this. Weaver joins the party late as usual with in-power trades.
Top tower is under attack.
Next level. Looks like Alchemist is going to pick up another kill on the Vengeful Spirit. So, was that 4 heroes? Yep, 4 heroes actually went down there for Unforgiven, while BFK lost only the Visage. 11 and 2. BFK look like they're sailing towards a very comfortable victory.
Weaver, man. Why is he
top
waiting in
tower
this
is under
lane now?
attack.
If he dies now, I'm quitting, huh? This is retarded.
Please
See,
don't die, man. Weaver. Please don't die, Weaver. Self-stun. Our Statman, I hope he's keeping count of the self-stun the self-stun amount or whatever the hell you want to call it. New bolt by the way, jumping back into the jungle, realizing that he's had a fun enough time at bottom lane. He's got the drums and the base boots up, so
You
he should.
actually keep stats of alchemists stunning him themselves.
Apparently, yeah. I mean, we've kept stats a few games before, so this one we're just at 1 right now. Let's see if Rampage.
Yeah, actually, you can make fun of the player later on after the game. Legit.
Timbersaw taking quite a beating. Visage actually trying to wrap around here, and it looks like Timbersaw might just go down. Familiar, oh man, that Spider-Man chain not gonna help too much. He goes down, and again,
Spider-Man chain.
4 heroes grouping up at top, taking out the Timbersaw, and now they're gonna take a tier 1. BFK is just doing
Dire's
everything
top
so
tower is
perfect.
under attack.
Self-stun count lots.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Next is actually decently farmed, but his skill
Radiant's
build
middle
is
tower is under attack.
retarded, I have to say.
Too harsh a word, man. Have a look at this, man. Have a look at this. I'm at a loss for words here. Vengeful Spirit is gonna go down yet again. I have no clue why she was just right clicking on the life stealer there. 13 and 2. BFK is just stomping this game. Life stealer with the infest comes out, gets taken down as well. Timbersaw!
Why
He's gonna
did
get a
he
kill,
pull
but
the
no.
thing back?
I don't know what's going on anymore, man.
He could have gotten the kill, I guess. I think. Yeah, he would have gotten the kill.
So again, BFK just escaped
Dire's
without any
structures are
problems. What the
fortified.
hell?
FF. Thank you. Can I say thank you? All chat?
Please don't. Wow, what is this? What is this, man? I think someone hit the cancel button on the GG.
Again, please.
They're just spamming it now.
Radiant
There we go. A 13-minute win for BFK. Group B ends on a very comic note, I must say. Any which way, I think this is kind of testament to my fact that I feel that
No
BFK is
practice,
one
no
of the
blame
top 3.
execution.
Alright guys, GG, well played.
Imba tip. You guys have future, don't you worry.
Alright guys, this has been an entertaining broadcast to say the very least. Thank you for tuning in. This is ClouDx with Crowley and our Statman Chief signing out. I don't think there's any more games for today, but tune in next weekend. Hopefully we'll have some more serious games. If not, don't worry, I will be bringing Crowley back in to make fun of everybody. Thank you guys, see you next time.
How do you end up casting?